US black metal titans Uada have come out with a new album titled Djinn. What do we think about it and what's it look like? Hang around and find out. Welcome back, everybody. Package Rebellion, Lumber Squatch, and today we've got Uada's third full-length album, and it's titled Djinn, but it's spelled D-J-I-N-N, so the D is silent, kind of like pterodactyl and pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl has the 40-foot wingspan. The name means winged finger. Also, the P is typically silent, but I enjoy the saying of pterodactyl. Pterodactyl.
Right. We'll go with that. Like I said, it's their third full length. Came out September 25th of this year, 2020. Follows up 2018's Cult of a Dying Sun and 2016's Devoid of Light. Albums released on Eisenwald again, just like I believe the last two, where I definitely know Cult of a Dying Sun was. They hail from Portland, Oregon, formed in 2014, and if my memory serves me correct, which most of the time it doesn't, but I might get this half right. Today, as of my recording this, which is October 1st, right? October 1st, because Green Day woke up today, or at least we were supposed to wake them up. Today was the day 6 years ago that either Uada became a band or they started, I know they definitely started writing Devoid of Light or putting it together, something to that extent. So, happy 6-year anniversary. Uada, fairly, unfairly, depending on how you look at it, gets compared a lot to another black metal band. They kind of have the same aesthetic, the leather, the hoods, you can't really see their face, it's all very dark. There's just like no corpse paint, none of that. And I know I'm going to mispronounce this, I'm sure a lot of people do, but it's Migala, M-G-L-A, anybody? Bueller? I'm pretty sure it's Migwa, which translated means fog. And Uada means something in Latin, which I will put here. They don't sound the same. Aesthetic-wise, I mean, it happens. I mean, so are you going to say like every black metal band that wears corpse paint, who did they start copying? Kiss? Just lay off, people. It's an aesthetic. It's fine. I personally prefer Uada's style of black metal. They are US black metal, obviously. More polished. It's more melodic than Migwa's. That's not to say I think Migwa's a bad band. I like them too. I just happen to like Uada better. But it does seem that Uada is a very polarizing band. For some reason, they either like them or they don't like them. It's like you go and you watch comments. It's like, greatest band ever, US black metal. They suck. It's like, all right, if they suck, that's your opinion. Just stop. You don't have to post it all over the internet. I mean, a lot of things I think suck too, but I don't have to comment on everything and say it sucks. So the album is 6 tracks, and it's like an hour long. 2 of the tracks are 13 plus minutes. The last one being 13, 14, actually 15 seconds. 15 seconds more than the other one. The one thing I was worried about, and I saw that other people shared my concerns, is that when you listen to the opening track, which is, same title as the album, Djinn, and if I'm pronouncing that wrong, don't be afraid to let me know. It starts off with this really poppy, pop punk kind of riff, and you're like, whoa, like you're expecting them to come out on stage with like eyeliner and beaded necklaces and spiky hair. It's like it's something straight out of the mid-90s. But it's done. It's just like an opening riff, and That's it. The rest of the album does not take after the opening riff. And I think that kind of sets the tone for the album in a way, like, oh, this is going to be a happy album. But then it just like, boom, you're right back into the more melodic side of death metal, black metal. Now, one of the things I genuinely like about the album is that I love the bass sound in it. It doesn't sound like Cult of a Dying Sun, when Cult of a Dying Sun didn't sound like Devoid of Light. I like to see the progression in a band, and I know there are purist people who they listen to the first album of a band and they expect every single album after that to be a clone. And I don't know, if I'm a musician and I tried and failed horribly at one time because I can't play guitar to save my life, or bass, or drums, or sing. I can watch YouTube videos and listen to music. That's about all of my talent. I would want to grow, and the more you play, the better you get, and you get into all these different nuances of the music, and you want to try new things. I do think that it's a cleaner sounding album than Cult of a Dying Sun. That doesn't mean like it's still not a melodic black metal album at its roots. It does make it more accessible. I think the vocals they're not as growly as a lot on Cult of a Dying Sun and Devoid of Light. Makes sense if you listen to it. But they're still there. They didn't drop everything and become like what people were thinking with the opening riff, a pop punk band. They didn't sell out. They made an album for them that they wanted to make. They put it out there and they hope you like it. And I like it. Actually, I love it. The more I listen to it, it's got catchy riffs. You find yourself listening and then going on, and you hear like the riffs over and over and over again in your head, and like, wow, this is freaking awesome. And I don't think there's anything wrong. And I've said it on previous episodes, I think most recently with Incantation, changing your sound, trying new things, trying to reach more people, to bring your music to more people, because what's the sense if the same 30 or 40 people keep listening to it and that's it? I mean, maybe that's good for somebody out there, but you want to get out there and push your music to the masses. That's why you make music. Now, are they ever going to be top of the charts? I doubt it. Not going to happen. But for a short while, they were like number one in black metal on Bandcamp, number one in death metal on Bandcamp, and I think they were the number 9 selling album overall on Bandcamp. That's still kind of big when you think about it, because of all the different genres of music that is on Bandcamp at any given time, what's being sold on Bandcamp. To be number 9 overall, forget the number 1 black metal, forget the number 1 death metal, number 9 overall, that speaks volumes as to what this band does musically and what people think of it. That's the way I look at it. If I had choose a favorite album, favorite song off the album, man, I really do like Djinn. I really hope I'm pronouncing it correctly because I'm saying it an awful lot. I like that. Just even, as an opening salvo in the US black metal world, on their album, it just shoots out at you. There's, look, we've grown, but we're here and we're still the same. And you got to be okay with that because we're not going to change. I dig that. I like, trying to think, Forestless is a great song. What's the last one? I might have to look at my notes. Oh, Between Two Worlds. That's it. Because it really starts off with like this Indian type chant. And overall, I think it's kind of encompasses everything that Uada is. in a black metal band. It's got blast beats, it's got the harmonies. When I say harmonies, I mean like the guitar harmonies. It's melodic, it's black metal. It's just an overall summary of what the album is and basically what Uada is. And this is just a great album front to back. And the more I listen, I think the better it gets, because there's a lot of layers there, and I find more each and every time I listen to it. Like, I didn't realize there was an Indian, I don't want to say it's like a true Indian chant, but there's an Indian type chant in the beginning of the last song. But I only picked that up tonight before this. So yeah, you'll find new things, especially if you like have a real high-end system like I do have in my car. That was me being highfalutin. And yeah, you'll just pick up things. Like, even with headphones, you'll pick up things like there was a bass sound in the opening song, Djinn, that I didn't really recognize at first. But then when I heard it, like, oh, now I hear that bass, and that's awesome. And I think that's what's great about music in general and bands like this, is like there are so many layers that you have to give it more than one listen to even give it a chance to find out what is buried in there and how it's structured and put together. Just me. But again, love this album. I don't do stars, I don't do skulls and crossbones, but it's just an amazing album. Need to go get this now. So with that being said, let's get into the vinyl portion of this, shall we? All right, so for the vinyl portion of this segment, or the segment of the vinyl, whatever. So I picked up, you can see it here, this is the clear red, or translucent red. It is 180 gram double LP. Eisenwald does a phenomenal job with the packaging of these. I like to get in early on the pre-orders, because then you get the cool slipcase and you get the poster and all that happy stuff. So, gotta put these down before I drop them. I mean, even this alone is heavier than most records in the sleeve. This is just a sleeve right now, as you see it, and it has a slipcase. I'm going to try to take this off gently. I'm not usually good with this. See that? Yeah. So that's the actual album cover right there. I'm looking over there. That's the slipcase that you see goes over it. It is a gatefold. Oh yeah. Got the band members inside. Right? I'm looking over there again. Ooh, see, now you can't see me looking. See my hands. See my hands. Let's see my face. And back artwork. Very awesome packaging Eisenwald does. Just like looking at it. Sorry. So. Oh, I knew. I had to put that down. I didn't want to drop it. This is the poster. You always get a poster. It's on like a matte type paper. I really wish it would have been autographed, but I'll move it back and forth. There we go. Something like that. Very cool. I'm looking at the poster on my monitor. That's what I do. Easily distracted I am. All right. So then also included is an awesome booklet. Oh, I got to put that up there. It will fall. There's your booklet. In the back, list of bands, lists the band members, where it was recorded, you know, everything. The centerfold is awesome. Centerfold, my angel in the centerfold. Name that song and who sang it. So, inside is all lyrics and some other artwork. There we go. Turn that the right way. Now, as I said, it is 180 gram vinyl. It's heavy. I'm not going to show you both because they're both the same color. You don't need to see both. But I think they called this Demon Red. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, need to get the reflection of my lights. And this is heavy. beautiful, just altogether an amazing product from the packaging to the music. Again, Uada, Djinn, out now on Eisenwald Records. I know I saw that the red was sold out. I think there might be some silver. There's definitely black left. And if I saw correctly, they're going to repress Devoid of Light and Cult of a Dying Sun. I already have Cult of a Dying Sun, but I really like, I don't have Devoid of Light on vinyl. I think I need that in my life. So a repress would be nice. But that's all for now. Sorry I had to take another week off. Allergies got to me. I didn't think you wanted to hear me sniffle. I didn't think you wanted to hear me talk. But you're here. So if you made it this far, hit the like button, drop a comment below, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified every single time a video is posted. And I will put all the information down below, all the links to Uada's Bandcamp and their Big Cartel. They got a really cool Djinn shirt, which I think I need in my life as well. And, all my information's down there. So if you want to get in contact with me, you can join my Facebook page. I do have a Facebook page. I got 2,000 plus members on my Facebook page, which is crazy. But that's because it used to be my Wreck House Radio page. And I'm on Instagram, all that happy horse shit. And I'll talk to you next time, I guess. So, Uada's new album, Djinn, spelled D-J-I-N-N-N, DJ. I don't even know how to spell anymore. I had no idea I was recording.